All episodes of The Way We Haunt Now deal thematically with death and dying. Many contain mild horror elements. This episode also contains a character dealing with the possibility of non-gender affirming institutional policy. Take care, listeners.
What's that?
Mary and Lota, most likely. Just a second, I need to take the wards down.
You didn't tell me that managing the wards involved stabbing.
I didn't want to worry you.
Eulalie, I've come to... Oh, hello, Parker. Is everything all right at the apartment?
Oh, fine. I just needed a break from the ghost shenanigans.
You know what? I'm on a tight schedule. I don't need to know. Eulalie, you know why I'm here.
Yes, and everything is under control.
You're absolutely sure you haven't been doodling?
Oh no, I've definitely been doodling. I just let myself do it and then destroy the drawings.
Okay, but last time, you weren't even aware this was happening. What's changed?
I don't know. There have been a couple of surprises, but I know what to do about it now and I'm fine.
You promise?
I promise. Hey, where's Lota, by the way?
Out attending to her unfinished business, I suspect.
You sound, less than thrilled about that, Mary.
No, I'm delighted for her. I just don't like change.
What's changing?
She's setting out on her own. Well, not on her own. She's working with a new friend. One of the ghosts you drew here the other day, actually. It's wonderful. I just can't help but feel that she's moving on from me in the process.
Oh, Mary.
I'd better get going. I have a support group to support.
Mary?
Is The Way We Haunt Now, Episode 30, The Dwelling. How is this possible?
Cecilia will have drawn us again.
But...
Oh, there's no use railing about it. We're stuck.
No. Dwelling? Dwelling, I need to speak with you.
Frankie.
Dwelling, please.
Yes.
We need your assistance again, with the wardings and the portraits.
No.
But why?
Cecilia asked me not to. She would like to play.
Oh...
What the heck are we gonna do?
Listen, they've got to let us make a call soon.
So who are you going to call?
Grad school buddy of mine. You?
My aunt. She lives out in Tigard.
Good plan.
Where do you think they took Myrtle?
To an empty cell. Probably. Hopefully. I hope they're okay.
Shit. They've got to let me make a call soon. Who the fuck am I going to call? My friends are in another cell, or all the way on the other side of the country. My grandparents can't. I won't. I'm going to have to call Danny and hope she can send someone. Because who knows what kinds of reinforcements Nick and Cass will be able to drag in. And I'm already talking to myself. An hour alone, and it's like I'm my own imaginary friend. Just stop talking, Myrtle. They have to let me make a call soon.
So, this is it.
It's roomy? Plenty of space for the animals.
I know, right? There's a loft with a few offices. Those can be the living areas. So we can use most of this ground floor for the animals. Look, I know that's a lot. Maybe it's more than you signed up for.
No, I want to help. If Algernon hadn't been there for me when I passed, I don't know what I would have done. The least I can do is pay it forward. The way I see it, we're helping spectral animals and human ghosts. I'm just happy that you reached out and that I have a chance to be a part of this.
That's a beautiful way to look at it.
Thanks. So, where do we start?
I may know some ghosts who can help with the construction. Humans, too.
Look, I know I just gave you the whole speech about why I'm on board, but tell me it's not the one who doodles.
Not necessarily. Her sister might be willing to help. But we can't afford to be picky, Trisha. I don't know that many humans.
Fine. What's next?
We haunt pet stores for supplies. And then we get the word out to the animals.
And how do you propose to do that exactly?
Oh, I have my ways.
We'll all stay and play with her if you just help us out.
Yes, the tea party of the century.
I can't.
Or dolls, or hide and seek.
As much as her heart desires.
I'm sorry. No.
But you see, it's in her best interest. The others are taking advantage of her creativity. They're using her portraits to do terrible deeds.
She asked me to keep you here until she could play.
They aren't going to let her play. Don't you see? I know that you're her friend. You want her to be happy. And if we stay to attend her tea party, she will be happy. For a moment. But as she grows older, as she learns about the sins of her family, that happiness will shatter. She will carry the weight of a legacy that should never have been allowed to stand. A legacy that I'm afraid began with me. And if you set us free, I will do my best to dismantle it. I will take the weight of it from Cecilia's shoulders onto my own. I will end this. Cecilia may not be happy about that now. She may wail about the loss of a tea party. But one day it will be a great relief to her. Isn't that more important?
She wants you to stay. She wants to play. I cannot help you.
Well, I think that just about does it.
Whew, house flipped.
Heck yeah! I wasn't sure how this was going to work, but ghost flipping is awesome. Someone should give you all a TV show.
Not flipped. Renovated.
Right. Renovated. I loved this. Can renovating sentient houses be my unfinished business? Because I want to do more.
Not done.
Heck yeah. Wait. What do you mean, not done?
Renovate. Frankie. Frankie.
Oh, I knew Frankie had a room, but I didn't know this was here. Did any of you know this was here?
Not me.
Renovate.
Okay, Cardea. What do you want to do? Why didn't I see that coming?
You still want this to be your unfinished business, son?
Yes, glitter and all.
Oh, that reminds me. Lota wondered if you would be interested in helping her renovate her shelter.
Really?
Look at you, already reeling in the jobs.
Come on, Dani. Pick up. Pick up.
Hello?
Dani? It's Myrtle.
Myrtle?
Oh, this was a bad idea. I probably ever medicated so much she's tripping.
I was not tripping. I was sleeping. And you'd be heavily medicated too if you looked like you'd been stabbed repeatedly with a giant fork.
Sorry, it's just... we're in jail.
What the fuck, dude?
Things went sideways, and they're holding me separately from Cass and Nick, so I don't know who they've called or if anyone's coming, but... you're the only person I could think to call.
Shit! I can't exactly come to the rescue.
I know. Is there anyone you can send? I can't be in here.
That's what they all say. Serves you right for getting too chatty with the ghosts.
No, Dani. I can't be in here. Any second, they're going to change their minds and move me into a gendered holding area, and I just can't, okay? And I have nobody else to call except you.
Shit. Okay, I have someone I can call. She's not gonna like it, but she'll do it. Just hold on, comrade.
Actual Airlines Flight 732 to Missoula, Montana will begin boarding at Gate B in 5 minutes.
Boarding my flight now.
For real this time?
For real this time.
I wish you could have made it home first.
Me too, but I'll be back soon. Promise. Hey, Eulalie?
It's your sister.
Oh, Dani. What do you need now? I'm boarding my flight in a few minutes.
I wouldn't ask if there was literally anyone else I could call.
Christ, not again. Dani.
My friends are in jail. I need you to bail them out. It's a one-time thing, I swear. Bail them out, and then we can go our separate ways, and I'll never bother you again.
Oh, Dani.
We are now boarding Actual Airlines Flight 732 to Missoula, Montana.
We have a problem!
Minerva, it's always something.
Yes, well, maybe it wouldn't be if I had a little help from time to time.
We've discussed this. Ad nauseum, I might add.
No, we haven't discussed this. I've brought it up and you've dismissed it repeatedly. But that's not the point. The point is that I need your offspring.
For what, precisely?
For portrait removal. The thing zapped me when I tried to take it down.
Really? Someone's losing her touch.
And that's not even the worst of it. The assistant was under the impression we'd sent a group of semi-incompetent employees to take care of the situation.
No, just the one.
Theo, do I really need to explain what will happen if those meddling ghost hunters figure out what we're doing?
We'll move. The family's done it before.
No. We just got back after grandmother's misstep. I refuse to cede ground.
Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a solution.
I have.
That doesn't involve dragging my daughter into the line of fire.
Theo, I'm serious. We need to take care of this, now. And it's a fucking mansion on Overlook, not the front lines of a war zone.
No, absolutely not.
Cecilia, honey, would you like to go for a little adventure with Aunt Min?
The Way We Haunt Now is supported in part by an award from the Vermont Arts Council and the National Endowment for the Arts. This episode of The Way We Haunt Now was written by Courtney, Floyd, and Georgia Mckenzie, with sound design by Brad Colbroock, and voice acting by
Hylton,
Jeff Goldman,
Kirsty Woolven,
Natalie Hunter,
Ariane Marchese as TV voices,
Becca Marcus as Lota,
Brad Colbroock as Cass Bromley,
Bree Frankel as FF Houseghost 2, Bree Frankel,
Carl G. Brooks,
Deniss Carvajal, Jenna Rose,
Maria Corcobado,
Nick Mercer
as FF House,
Emma Skinner as TV voices,
James Molloy as TV voices,
Jenna Rose as Minerva,
Jessica Winston as Alicia,
Kira Apple as the narrator and Mary,
Lindsay Zanna as Danny,
Maria Corcobado as FF Houseghost 3,
Marnie Warner as Parker,
Michelle Sellers as Trisha,
Nick Mercer as FF Houseghost 1,
Paul H. Rollins as Nick Castleweed,
Sneha Kumar as Airport Gate Attendant,
Tal Munir as Myrtle,
Tim Lowe as John Harker.
This episode featured bespoke commercials by V.H. Chen and Craig Church. There's no need to bust out your Ouija board to keep in touch. Whether you're new to the spirit world or simply a ghost in need of some entertainment, you can visit hauntnowpod.com for information about our cast and crew, content warnings, and transcripts. You can also find us screaming into the void of social media at, you guessed it, Haunt Now Pod. Remember to haunt responsibly.
Stay tuned for a preview of some exciting new programming after a few subliminal messages from our corporate overlords.
Nothing makes me feel more fulfilled than a bargain. At buy lots around every corner and on most streets, you can save as you spend. Just like me. I've bought everything I own at buy lots, and now I'll never feel empty again.
At Blanket Emporium, we've got blankets and more. One-stop shopping for all your soft goods. Save on cushions, plushies, comforters, and anything else you might need to make your hard spots softer and your soft spots loftier. Come on by today!
Stop letting tech companies make all the money off your data. When you download Scraper, you get a 0.015% share of the profits anytime your information is sold. The more data you share, the more you make. Use promo code SCRAPE20 today to save 20% on annual membership dues. Scraper Incorporated is not liable for client use of sold data, including but not limited to use of your personal hopes, fears, and medical data for occult purposes.
My name is Nicholas DeRosso. I'm looking for my sister, Sadie, who disappeared a long time ago.
This is Solomon Crockett recording. It's been 6 hours since Nick crossed over, and he still hasn't called. If he doesn't come back alive, I'll kill him.
In this 16-part investigative podcast, we'll be searching for her, and for others.
You don't understand. There's honest-to-God monsters out there. There is no coming back.
You see, I think we found where she went. It's a place beyond the Vale, a suburb of sorts, called Shelterwood.
Things work differently here than they do on your side. Our ways are not your ways. You may not believe in Shelterwood yet, in the good of Shelterwood, but trust that I do.
Subscribe now to Shelterwood, a Suburban Gothic on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.